This is your emergency broadcast system. We are interrupting your scheduled program to bring you an interview between Lemon 23 and your president, Donald Trump, on the crisis brewing between PlayStation 4 Pro owners and soon-to-be Scorpio owners.
I told you, you and Hillary couldn't start all the phone taps.
You're on air.
Oh shit. Make America game again. How may I help you?
Mr. President, going into E3, there seems to be a huge war going on between PlayStation 4 Pro owners and soon-to-be Xbox Scorpio owners. What could you do to settle the differences?
I would build a wall around both of them and let them just duke it out like real men. Let them punch each other in the mouth. That's what I would do. I think I'm gonna do that. Yes.
Did you say wall, Mr. President? And you gonna let them duke it out? That's what I'm talking about, busting people head to the white meat. Yes.
Yes, I did. War is good. That's what I would do. I would borrow Lucille from you, Lemon, and I would definitely hit both of them in the mouth.
Well, I don't know about borrowing Lucille. Me and her got a special relationship. But what would be your contingency plan, Mr. President?
What is my contingency plan? I'm Donald Trump. I think on my feet. Best thing I know how to do is grab him by the pussy. It works every time.
You can't be serious, Mr. President. That's your contingency plan? Are you sure about this?
I sure do. It's been working for me for years, just grabbing them by the pussy. I gotta go now. Somebody in the FBI needs to be fired, and possibly in the Oval Circus. Office, yes. Gotta go. Have a good day. Happy grabbing of the pussy.
Well, there you have it. The president said, at the end of the day, they're to duke it out, and if all else fails, you are to grab them by the pussy. It never fails. Thank you for joining 108 Dragon News. Back to you, Lemetheus. Yes. Yes. Goddamn Microsoft and E3, baby. Welcome to 108 Dragons TV, baby. It's your host, Lemon 23, aka Lemetheus, aka Right Hand of Zeus. And yes, this is the episode that I told you I'm going to have to do about 16, 17 games of coverage because Microsoft is on fire. I'm not doing 42 games, but what I did do is point out the most notable mentions during the press conference. I'm going to go to the small, to the largest, to the anticipated games, to something else I thought was kind of slick that I found out, and I've always enjoyed those characters. So now, let's jump straight into this Microsoft E3 Special Press Event Edition. Let's jump straight into this game. Ashen. First of all, this game just has a unique art style. And it's an RPG. It's sort of like Dark Souls, and it really shocked me for Microsoft to even bring this type of game out on stage. So if you like them Dark Souls type games, this is definitely a unique take on it. And the art style is crazy. It's another 4K HDR game. This is what I'm talking about. Now, a long-awaited game. This is a long-awaited game. Long awaited game. Goddamn, Cuphead got a September, what? 29th date. We've been waiting for this game for 4 E3s. 4 of them. Yes, this year we will have Cuphead. So nobody can say, well, they have it, but when is it coming out? Now you know. I've been very excited to see this game. It's a 2D scrolling, sort of platforming, hand-drawn, beautiful game. We will have this in our hands come September 29th. Another game that really shocked me, this game Deep Rock. It reminds me of Minecraft meets Gears. You get in there, you mine stuff, and then you break down certain walls, and these beasts come from everywhere. This game looked exhilarating, it looked fast-paced, and it looked like you had to do some serious teamwork because they asses is in trouble in these goddamn tunnels. That game also really was good. And with the mining aspect, we gotta talk about Minecraft 4K update coming this fall for all Xbox One X owners. It's gonna get a complete facelift, period, but it's gonna have a 4K HDR. And I'm telling you, when I saw the game, I'm like, Minecraft 4K HDR, what the hell are y'all thinking? And then they showed it. Let me tell you something. This game here makes me say, damn, I should get that. I ain't gonna get it though, but it looked like I should get it because the forest was, it just, no more blocky stuff. Still got the blocks, but there was rounded edges. It was nice, man. It's a nice upgrade, and it's free. This is what I'm talking about. Another game, Ori and the Blind Forest was one of my favorite games, but now you have Ori and the Will of Wisps. This game, they showed 4K HDR, native 4K, was beautiful. The first game was amazing. Amazing looking, the platforming, the puzzle solving, very difficult, but when they showed it on that screen, I was like, God damn, this is a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game, and it's definitely warranted a sequel, man. So I'm happy to see that was on stage. Now, this game I wasn't too interested in. I'm in the alpha, beta, pre-waiting list, or whatever you want to call it. I get a weekly update. I had showed my daughter's Godfather the other day. I get a weekly update. I'm still waiting for my goddamn code so I could be a beta or alpha tester. But that's neither here nor there. Sea of Thieves, man. Sea of Thieves. Looks like a fun time to the quest, to fighting them goddamn skeletons. There's no pirate game without them skeletons, aka Sinbad. Let's just talk about it. And them 7 voyages. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking forward to that. I'm still waiting for my damn beta code. Microsoft, let's go! But anyway, that looked great on stage. Now, Shadow of War. We all know this game is coming. One of the developers that's making the game, the head developer, he had a lot of input on what the development should be to help out developers for the Xbox One X. And Shadow of War was announced as the first title to be 4K 60 frames open world. Do you hear that, Ubisoft? Native 4K 60 frames open world. No checkerboarding. But if that's what you chose to do, we're not going to go there on you right now. Anyway, Shadow Mortal will be 4K native HDR, and yes, this game looks amazing. It was streamed and it looked amazing. So imagine it on your TV. Now, another game that really shocked me was Super Lucky Tale. Now, this was an Oculus VR launch title, and the Xbox One X is launching day of with this game, the sequel to the first game. And let me tell you something. This generation is lacking 3D platformers. We're getting one in Mario in October, but we're really lacking it. You know what I'm saying? The end of this month, we're getting Crash Bandicoot remake, but there's really a gap in 3D platforming games. So this game is welcome. I'll definitely be picking it up. I played that first one on Oculus. That's one of the best games they got. It's a full title in VR. If you have an Oculus, if you bought it late, that was one of the free games they gave. You should go purchase that game. It's an excellent pickup. Now, this was like some sci-fi adventure. I thought they was going to announce a VR headset because this game, Tacoma, the view that you go through the ship and everything, they really didn't show too much, but I thought they was going to be like, this is our VR game, but it looked pretty good. It looked all right. It looked interesting. Now, this game I give props to because it reminded me of Ori and the Blind Forest in terms of art style, colors pop. This game is the artful escape. Now, one thing about this game, I said, damn, it's going to appeal to a lot of people. It looks like a relaxing game. Everything don't have to be full blown out crazy shooting, noise, 5.1 surround, 7.1 surround. Just looks like a solid platformer, and it was like a funkadelic style beat behind it. It was pretty good. Guitar, and it was real nice. I figured I'll mention that. This other game, Darwin, was like a multiplayer deathmatch game. It was more like a MOBA style game or Overwatch in third person. Each character was different. It had different abilities, and team deathmatch style type game. So look forward to that. Look more into it. Nobody see these games at AAA, but something that just piqued my interest, I'm putting out there. Now, I gotta give a shout out to one of my homies. He talked about this for months. My man Darth Spriggan. I know when he was watching this press conference, he was like, this is some bull. They ain't got nothing for me. And then they announced OG Xbox backwards compatibility. And I was more ecstatic to hear my favorite Xbox multiplayer game, besides a Halo game, Crimson Goddamn Skies. All I gotta hear next is Mechasalt. And I know me and my boy Ronin7 is gonna be Mechasalting some ass. And me and Mini-Me gonna be tearing y'all ass up, shooting y'all down with them damn planes and Crimson Skies. Cause that game is a hit then, and it's a hit now. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now, this is another game within the first 2 weeks made $11 million on Steam. This would be Players Unknown Battlegrounds. This game here, I'm not a keyboard and mouse guy, but if I was, my hands, I would have carpal tunnel syndrome by now, because this game is fun. You get dropped out of planes, and you team up with somebody, and y'all go to the houses and buildings and pharmacies or whatever. Y'all looting, y'all looking for armor, y'all looking for weapons, and then it's everybody versus you. And the last team standing wins. And I think this game is awesome. I watch the guys stream it all the time. And when they announced it, coming first to Xbox One X with 4K HDR enhancements, this was dope. Now this is breaking news right here. They're adding zombies to those maps. So not only you got to worry about your damn opponents, all of them, because I think it's like maybe a 30 or maybe 40 people, teams of 2 or something like that. And these zombies ain't walking around like, nah, these zombies are chasing that ass down. So you won't really have a problem, and that's going to bring another enemy in the game that's going to be really interrupting. So now you guys that just be hiding in windows, you got to watch your back, because from what I'm seeing, they coming from all angles. That's a good look. Now, game I've been looking forward to, and I got to give props. I got to give props, man. State of Decay 2 is looking amazing. Now, the first game was a first player, one player only. Now, the second game seems to be four player co-op. And you know, once your character die, your character's dead. So you grow on your character with the gameplay and everything, and leveling up. So you don't want your character to die. So you better team up with somebody who's going to make sure that if you get trapped off, they're going to help you, and vice versa. This is going to be a team-based game, and I can see this being huge, because zombies right now is putting everything. And you see what I just said with Players Unknown. So zombies and everything. Call of Duty, zombies is big. Dead Risings, all zombies. Listen, people enjoy zombie movies. Walking Dead, #1 show in the country. Dead people. That listen, if you don't like dead people, oh well, you the minority. But that's what it is. Another great game. I have a game, a Mugen game. That is the Mugen community has made a Dragon Ball Z 2D scroller. Now it looks like Bandai has also made a goddamn two-dimensional Dragon Ball Z 2.5D. So that means sometimes it cuts into a third-person screen when you going to kick some ass and doing a special. This game looks amazing. I'm on board day one. I'm purchasing it. I'm getting it. I need a release date. This game looks amazing. I'm not into them Xenoverse games, man. They do too much. I don't enjoy them. But this 2D fighter right here, we're on a fighting frenzy compilation right now. We're getting a lot of good fighting games, and people need to notice that. You know what I'm saying? It started with Killer Instinct. Street Fighter was a little slow, but it started with Killer Instinct, then Mortal Kombat, then Injustice 2, now Tekken, the Pokemon Stadium fighting. Yeah, I said Pokemon Stadium fighting. I said that. That's crazy. But now we're going to have a Dragon Ball Z side scroller, 2D, 2.5D. I'm taking that. Now, for the big boys, Forza 7. I ain't going to talk about that game. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Game that shocked everybody. Anthem. Anthem shocked everybody. And when they was like, oh, this is running on a high-end PC, BioWare said no. That was running on an Xbox One X. Those was Xbox One X graphics. That game was crazy. And the best part about this game, Anthem, I like Destiny. I don't love it. I like it. It's not 3 people, man. It's 4 people co-op. You drop in, you play, you level up. It might be a Destiny killer. That's what the people are labeling it. But you can't label a game a Destiny killer when it hasn't even dropped. And it's not even coming out this year. It's coming out next year. We have to see. But graphically, the 4K HD on that game was off the chain. That game looked incredible. And the animations and when the people was talking, I don't know if y'all took your focus off Mass Effect and put it into there. But as soon as I seen the cutscene and the guy talking, I was like, well, y'all not doing that same mistake again. So it could have been they split their team up because they've been making this game for the last 4 years. So let's look forward to 2018, and this game looks amazing. I don't care what system is coming on. That game looks amazing. Now, I'm going to get to the end of this. Your avatars are getting a steroid update. This is what the avatars is going to look like. They're giving them more personality, more customization, more personalization. You can personally make your avatar yours. This upgrade was just crazy. I don't know what Microsoft be doing, but they take the time out to do the small things that matter because people care about them avatars. They buy clothes for avatars like they buy clothes for themselves. I've seen some people decked out in some craziness. They're getting more joints, more movability, more actions, facial expressions, color. Yeah, they did a great job. This will be happening this fall. We will be receiving this update this fall. Now, that's all the news I got for you at this current moment. I know this episode is longer than usual, but I tried to cover most of the games that Microsoft, the major ones, that they really showed that was interesting. Like and subscribe as always. And I'm out. Cheers.